You're right everyone, welcome back to the Hammer and Talk 2 YouTube channel, where Arsenal have now really progressed their chances of signing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Dortmund. This guy has been incredible for the last few seasons, but I hear that he's never, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's ever scored a goal outside of the penalty area. So, you know, that tells you straight up one thing. That's a goal poacher, that's what he is, and he's been top scorer like loads of times at Dortmund. He's like the main man now, and apparently he had a problem going on with him missing one of the team meetings, and he's been punished for it. He's been like banished for it, and you know they've not forgiven him at the moment, but you know they're still saying that they want to keep hold of him because he's such a good, you know, he's such a valued asset at Dortmund. But you know Arsenal really, apparently they've had terms with him, and you know he's agreed with Arsenal, but Arsenal are going to need Dortmund to agree a fee to get rid of him. But if they don't want to get rid of him, you know, a player's in a contract at the end of the day. But unfortunately, the clubs do lose out in the long run when the player ends up losing so much value because he's not being played. You know, and he's deemed an unhappy player. So Dortmund have got a lot to think about here. It's not often I speak about foreign teams, is it? You know, on both my channels. So it's quite nice to be able to speak about this. Like a really big player, like a big name player from a foreign league, coming over to the Premier League. I mean, I would love it personally. I mean, obviously I support West Ham, but I would love for a foreign superstar to come over to our league so we can watch him, especially now we've just lost Coutinho, you know, to Barcelona. You know, I'm just talking about when I enjoy my match of the days, when I sit there with a beer and I sit there and I watch it. It's nice, to, especially with a player who's got a little bit of special ability and all, you know, that he's got. I think a bit selfishly that I would like for him to come to the league. I mean, ideally I'd want him to come to West Ham, obviously, but there is no chance in hell. There's a little bit of the stuff going on between Manchester United and Arsenal in regards to Sanchez still. There is still a chance that Man United can hijack City's attempt to get Sanchez because Manchester United can offer Mkhitaryan to Arsenal. So, you know, I mean, Arsenal really, they've got a good choice here. You know, and Manchester City apparently they're not changing from their money they've put in. They've put in a bid, I think it's 25 million for Sanchez, and they're sticking to it. So, you know, a lot can go on this, can hinge on it. And if it doesn't work, if the Mkhitaryan and Sanchez swap deal doesn't work for Arsenal, Arsenal will go for Aubameyang. And, you know, they've pretty much agreed terms. So I think it's just a matter of, I think something's going to happen really soon during this week. Something quite big. There's going to be some big transfer activity going on, and I cannot wait for it. But I want to know from Arsenal fans, you know, would you rather, if you had a choice right now, would you rather Sanchez sign a new contract, a new 4-year deal at Arsenal, or would you rather bring in Aubameyang, given his whole reputation on the German league, you know, Bundesliga? You know, I mean, all you got to do is go online, search it up, and you see the statistics that he's done. You can go onto YouTube, see all his highlights. You know, he's a really clever little finisher. I would love to know, what Arsenal fans, what you'd rather choose. New contract for Sanchez or Aubameyang coming into your club if you had that choice. That's what I want to see down below in the comments. For people that are neutrals, that are not Arsenal fans particularly, and obviously not Dortmund fans, what do you value Aubameyang's his transfer value? Would you value that at? What do you think would be a fair price for Arsenal to bring him over from Borussia Dortmund over to the Arsenal Football Club? I would love to know that down below, alright? Let me know what your thoughts are down there, people. Comment, like, subscribe, and as always, keep sharing my stuff. I'll see you all later.